friends, welcome to today's video. Today we are talking about all the products that I have been using and loving in the month of July. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive in. We will start with a couple of body products. The first is a product that I've actually talked about in a few other videos. I think it's made it into a favorites, but I've been using this pretty much definitely every week. I would say every 4 or 5 days I will apply this. This is the Tan Luxe Hydra Mousse. It's a hydrating tanning mousse, and you can see that I, have used most of the bottle, so I have used this product for a long time. This is my first bottle, but I definitely will repurchase it. I've tried other mousses in the past that I liked, but I didn't realize what, this one is my favorite, I would say. I've also used the Saint Tropez tanning mousse, and I really like that one too. That one gets a bit darker. I find that this one gives a good color, but it's not too dark for me. Obviously, it's gonna vary depending on, your skin tone. What interested me about this product is it's described as being a hydrating mousse, which a lot of self-tanning products can be a bit drying on the skin. I always apply body lotion too, but I do find that this one does not feel as dry on the skin. And it lasts a good, I would say if I apply this, I would say by day 4 or 5 is when I start to notice it fading. So I feel like that's good. I'll also maintain it with the Isle of Paradise tanning drops. They're not in my favorites video, but I do use that as well to kind of maintain the tan, but I will use this first and then I will use that to maintain the tan. Now, products that I actually mix with those tanning drops are up next, and they are by the House of Solage, or Solage House of, I think it's House of Solage, but the label reads it differently. So this is part of their private beach collection, and they sent this to me about a month ago or so, and you can see I still, I've only used a little bit, but this smells so good, you guys. So this is the body lotion, and this is the body oil, and I like to mix these two together. I love a good body oil, especially in the summer because I'm wearing shorts or dresses a lot, and it's just something that body oil does to the legs that is just magic. I feel like it makes you have J-Lo legs. So I will mix the two together. Sometimes I would say if I'm going out, but I'm not really going out these days. But if I were going out, I would usually apply a little body oil on my elbows, like here on my collarbone, on my knees, just to give that glistening look. But when you mix the two together, it makes a really nice consistency. It smells so good. So I will mix these two together, and then I'll drop a few of the tanning drops. And that maintains my tan. There's also a facial mist that came in the collection, but these two are the products that I have just been using daily. Love them. Okay, so moving right along, let's talk about 2 palettes actually. They're both our new launch palettes, and I'm going to talk about this one first. The Tiny Marvels palette. This is by Sydney Grace. It's a collaboration with Mel Thompson here on YouTube. I know I don't really need to introduce Mel to you guys. You guys probably are very familiar with her channel already, but this was her collaboration with Sydney Grace. This palette actually launches tomorrow, actually. I'm filming this on Thursday. It launches tomorrow. I've had this for about 2 weeks or so, so I've been playing with it, and it is, I knew I would love it because I love Sydney Grace shadows. They're such great quality, and the colors of this are so vibrant. They're so Mel Thompson. If you're familiar with her channel, you know that Mel creates some of the most beautiful, colorful, artistic looks on YouTube, but she also does a lot of neutral looks too. So it's not like, all of her looks are super colorful, but there's definitely a lot of color in this palette. It's just so beautiful, you guys. The texture is so, so nice. And, I did a collaboration with Michelle Wong, Kelsey Brianna J, Glam Girl Chelsea, and Alicia from Kinky Sweat that actually just went up today. And we were all assigned quads in this palette. And I was assigned a couple of quads that, I'll be honest, this was in the quad that I did, and then the purple. And, when I would look at this palette, I wouldn't think that those were shades that I would dig into too much. But actually, when I created the look, I was able to incorporate them in the look in a very kind of wearable way for me. So I'm saying that because if you are someone that shies away from color, like I typically kind of do, I am still finding these colors to be wearable. So check out that video. I'll leave them in the description box below so you can see how I incorporated this fun green and bright purple into my look. But this is such a great, if you are a makeup lover and makeup addict, you will love this. You cannot beat the quality, period. All the formulations in this palette are beautiful. They're super pigmented. They have great payoff. They blend really well. And then the colors, like I said, again, are just I mean, it's so versatile. There's just so much that this palette offers, and I'm loving it. And I'm super happy for Mel. She is seriously I mean, she's so sweet. Like, she's so sweet. There are people that, you know, you become friends with on YouTube, and then you kind of communicate outside of YouTube. And it's just so refreshing to, you know, find those that are just like genuine. You know, you see them in their videos and that's genuinely how they are. And she's definitely one of them. So love her for that. The next one is a palette that I just used for the first time today. So I'm totally making that disclaimer. Every time I talk about a product in my favorites video that was something I literally just started using, I feel like I need to say that because I don't know. I think the term favorites in these videos is a little, not loose, but it's like, you know, we do these videos every month. So we're just talking about products we really like and love. And this is one of them. This is the Wayne Goss Luxury Eye Palette. And I just filmed a video this morning using it. Let me open it. I find it a little hard to open sometimes. There we go. These are the shades. It is the look that I have on right now, as you can see. So I'm going to be honest, like, I purchased this because I knew you guys would want to see it in a tutorial. I knew that you guys would want to see my review and see how I used it. It's a neutral palette. It's 6 shades, so it's, you know, kind of a basic neutral palette. There's only 6 shades. It wasn't a palette that I saw online and was like, oh my gosh, I have to have it. But oh my gosh, I love this. Again, I just used it today, but it is, so Wayne talks about in his video how he created it for women that are in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. And I can totally confirm that these formulas are, or would be very beautiful and flattering on women in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. The shimmer on these, on this palette is so refined. It's like, you know, I come from a camp of, you know, you don't have to give up shimmer when you reach a certain age, or you don't have to give up shimmer if you feel like you have a lot of texture on the eyes. You just have to find the right products. And this is perfect for more mature or textured lids. And the colors are beautiful. There's a lot of warmth in this palette going on, but I popped this on my eyelid and it kind of like, it's this nice balance of like a cool and a warm. I love it. I like this look. You will probably see this look on me this next month. Like, this will be my go-to look. I love the way that it came out. So I was really happy with this product. Okay, so the next product I want to talk about is by Salt New York. So Salt New York is run by Kiki G here on YouTube, and she creates the most beautiful magnetic palettes. This is her mini. She has a large one for eyeshadows too. You guys have seen me talk about that one in past videos. So she sent me the little mini, and she sent me some of her cream products. So I picked these four for kind of like my little go-to palette, and I want to share in this video specifically the bronzer and the blush. And let me tell you the actual shade name of the bronzer. So the shade is the Sculpt and Bronze Cream Tint Pro in the shade Medium. I have it on today. It's very natural on my skin tone. And then this blush, you guys, is I've been all about cream blushes. You guys have seen me talk about that lately. Like, I just love a cream blush. I think it's so beautiful. This one is actually the Lip and Cheek Cream Tint in Rose. So this can be worn on the lips or the cheeks. I have it on my cheeks today. You can see that it just gives a really like soft, luminous glow. I think cream blushes are so youthful on the skin. They just light up the skin and give you this youthful glow. So those two are definitely favorites of mine. I've been wearing them a lot this month. I have another cream product, or liquid blush I should say, that I've been loving this month. It's by Kaja, and it's the shade Saucy. And this is a cool little, it's like a cushion blush. And then it has this little stamp here. So you just kind of stamp it on the cheek and then you blend it out. I do find that you kind of have to work quick with this one so it doesn't dry. You kind of got to blend it out, and it puts it in the shape of a heart. So you definitely want to work quickly so that you can shear it out and you don't have a shape of a heart on your cheeks unless you want a shape of the heart, which is totally fine. But these two cream blushes or liquid blush products have been what I have been going to this month. Love that. Okay, and then do I have any more? I have one more makeup product and then a couple pieces of jewelry. So for makeup, I wanted to share the Pixi by Petra Lip Plumper in the shade Sweet Nectar. It's what I have on my lips right now. This is like, it smells so good. It has like a pepperminty scent to it, and it's super glossy. It's nice and sheer, but it has a little bit of a like a peachy tint to it. I'm going to show you here on my hand so you can see. But it's sheer, so you can layer it really over any lipstick and it'll work great as a lip topper. It's really glossy but not thick. Would I call it a lip plumper? I think it's just a, I wouldn't necessarily say that you put it on your lips and you feel like your lips look plumper, but it is a gloss, and as any gloss will do, it'll make your lips look more full. But I just love the texture and the color of this specific one. I think it's a great color for summer, and it's a great one to just top over any lipstick. So I really, really, really love this. I've been using this a ton this month. So that wraps up the beauty category. Kind of a short list this month. I don't know, I didn't really try a whole lot of new things. But the last items that I wanted to share with you guys is actually a couple pieces of jewelry. So this month I discovered a new jewelry designer named Dean Davidson, and they actually reached out to me to send me this product. So full disclosure, these were gifted, but this is not sponsored. And I'm wearing the earrings, the necklace, and the ring right now, but I really want to share the necklace and the ring as part of my favorites. I love this. This is part of their signature pave collection. I'll try and get a little closer video of this so you can really see it. But what I love about this necklace, one, I think it's just a very classic, like, I'm all about delicate pieces. You guys know that the jewelry that I wear, even if it's like a statement type of jewelry, it's kind of delicate and light in weight and texture, and it's just like, that's just kind of my vibe. I like delicate, smaller pieces, especially like great basics to have, and I feel like these are great basics to have in your jewelry collection. And what I really love, I love a necklace that does this. So when you turn this around, you know, it clasps like a normal necklace, but then you have this little option here to adjust the length of the necklace or how it drops. And it's real easy. You just slide it down so you can wear it, you know, many different ways. I'm wearing this higher neck sweater, so I wanted it to be a little bit higher. Isn't that so cool? I love that. Let me shorten it so you can see it. I just think it's just a classic piece of jewelry, and I love how like dainty and delicate and sophisticated it is. So I love it. So I wanted to thank Dean Davidson for sending this to me. Seriously, like love, 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 love this. And they did, I reached out and asked, and they did give me a 25% code for you guys. So it is Lisa25. I'll have it in the description box below if you want to check out their collection. It's very like fine jewelry, but not all the prices are fine jewelry prices, if that makes sense. So, you know, it's got a nice kind of mid-range, moderate price point. You know, it's very quality, and yeah, I wanted to share that with you guys. These two are definitely favorites, and I love this ring. It's hard to find a ring that really fits my finger well, and this one, I have tiny fingers though, but you can order different sizes, so I'm going to just share that with you guys. So again, I will have their website and that promo code for you guys down below. And that wraps up my favorites, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. As always, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.